All right. It is August 2nd, Saturday, August 2nd. I only got about 30 minutes because I have a youth football practice I got to go to. But I wanted to get to this film study because I haven't watched film on Donovan Ezeiraku when it comes to going against the run, right? So we knew based on college film, right? We knew he could pass the rush. We knew he can rush the passer. We knew Donovan Izaraku based on watching film. We knew he could pass rush the passer. And let me so we knew he could do this. I reviewed this yesterday. Um, You can get this on our Patreon. I reviewed the Dallas Cowboy one-on-ones from a couple days ago, and we knew Donovan Izaraku can get off and the ball, and we knew he can fake inside, use those hands, get a guy like Terrence Steele, who's a veteran, off his feet, win that rep. We knew he could do this. The question is, especially if Micah Parsons is going to be out, can he stop the run? Can Donovan Izaraku stop the run? Now, I wouldn't say that Michael Parsons was poor against the run, but I think we know that it wasn't a strength of his. We can't necessarily afford to go back too much when it comes to being able to play against the run. But let's see. We're going to look up run plays, and we're going to look up the game against Missouri, who was a pretty good team starting last year. They were 2-0. Boston College was 2-0. I think this is a Boston College is who Iziraku played for, not a top school. So I wanted to pick a team that was pretty good, and let's just see how he does. Y'all know if you've been watching my streams, I like to watch play by play. I like to watch it in slow mo, and literally just watch from a coach's point of view. That way we can really see. Donovan Izaraku is number 6. He's at the top. He gets off the ball good. First thing we see with Donovan Izaraku, he doesn't play on the line of scrimmage. I think Dallas Cowboy fans would love that, right? We want guys playing upfield, not necessarily always on the line of scrimmage. Of course, he's playing patient down here, but I like Donovan Izaraku. He's playing upfield. He doesn't know if it's a pass or a run yet. Now he's reading run. He's playing with his hands. I like that. That's not necessarily his play. So he attacks. He's trying to play half a man. He has that outside gap. The ball goes in two gaps away. That's not really a play Donovan Ezraku was going to make. Let's find the next run play. Was at 5:03. All right, so this is Donovan Iziraku right here. Look how far upfield he's playing. Love it. I'm trying to get us closer to the start of the play. Okay. So here's Donovan. All right, boom. He attacks. He's playing outside at leverage, which is good. He's already looking at the ball carrier. He wants to go make plays. That's what I'm noticing. Even against the pass run, even against the run, he wants to go make a play. Now, unfortunately, he's kind of beat right here because he's too far inside. He's basically heads up, which means he doesn't have that gap anymore. Now it's tight, but that's his play, and he wasn't able to get off. All right. So this was a really good play as far as getting off, but it has to be quicker. So now he has to get off that guy quicker, go make a play. Get off that guy quicker, go make a play. All right, this is a play they just ran away from him. He comes and still makes the play. Should be another running play coming up. We're watching Donovan Ezeiraku against Missouri, and we were watching specifically against the run. Ah, see, what we can't afford from Donovan Ezeiraku is to play the pass and miss the run. Play the pass, play the run on the way to the pass, but you can't get too pass focused to where now you're not playing gap responsibility, right? So gap responsibility. Donovan Ezeiraku was the defensive end. We've now seen two plays consistently where that tackle, he's basically losing his gap. Now let's take a look at this play and see. Donovan Eziraku's right here. You see how he keeps going inside of this tackle? When he does that, they lose a gap. So a couple plays that like the first or the second run play we looked at, Donovan Eziraku did this before, and I didn't know if it was just the way they play it, right? Like everybody plays things different, but they're getting out of position. So this can't be how they do it because they're getting out of position. They're a gap down now because Eziraku is not playing with this tackle here and going outside and staying outside. Now, if you're going to go inside, you got to go and make that play. If you're going to go inside your gap, if you're going to go from outside gap to an inside gap, if you're going to switch gaps like this, you have to go make that play, Donovan. So far, I've seen two plays where he missed his gap and the guys ran around him. Now I believe they're about to run it again. This is about to be the third run play in a row. Why not? They're getting yards. I don't see them necessarily running away from Donovan. I can say that. We're just trying to see, does he have the ability to play the run? I think he does. I don't see him getting blown up. We haven't seen that necessarily. He still plays upfield. Now he got to play with some gap discipline. Got to play with some gap discipline. All right, this is another run away from him. Good gap discipline. You see how he still is attacking that tight end? And he runs flat. Oh, Donovan got to make that. I feel like he lunged kind of late, like he gave up extra yards. I don't know. All right. So they're not even really worrying about Donovan, but they are keeping a tight end on him. Does he see this and just go? Can he just, you know what I mean? I know this is slow motion. I know this is, I said it before, I nitpick on film play. I mean, what's the point, right? That's why we watch film. It's to see how you can get better. If you're giving it everything, go make that play. I feel like Donovan can make this play. You know what I mean? I feel like if he dove, yeah, sometimes you got to leave your feet on a tackle like this. I feel like if he dove, he makes that play right here instead of up here. So, what does that tell me? This is just one play, But I am starting to question right now. Okay, Donovan, how physical are you? That that doesn't mean I'm questioning his manhood or anything. How much do you love to hit? Because again, we're watching this not to see can Donovan rush the passer. I think everybody knows he can rush the passer, which he's really good at and very skilled at. Kudos to him. Trying to figure out can he stop that run? And if Sam Williams was one I talked about yesterday, and one thing you notice about Sam Williams the first couple years, it's clear to me. Not only can he rush the passer, he likes to hit. So I want to see in this film, are we going to see that Donovan Ezeiraku wants to hit? Or are we just going to see a pass rusher, which is fine, right? Dwight Freeney was not a hard hitter. They also ran that ball pretty good on them Colts back in the day, too. That's all we're trying to figure out here. Especially if we're going to be without big dog Micah. Micah's not great against the run, but at least we pretty much know what he's going to give us. All right, let's see what we got here from Donovan. Looks like another run play. I like how he attacks. He's a little high, but he's playing with his hands. He's standing his ground. He's not getting pushed too far wide. It's not bad. He's not really getting a whole lot of support from his tackle, but that's not horrible, right? He played it pretty decent. He played it pretty good. He didn't get pushed too far out. The ball's trying to go inside of him. This tackle is trying to get him do exactly what he did, though. That's the issue. I know look, this is very technical. You probably had to have played football to really understand what I'm talking about here, but this is the position this tackle wants to be in versus this line because the ball is going inside of him. So Donovan technically he's not winning this. Now, the D tackle should be here and his supporting and linebackers coming down, but just physically one-on-one against his block, this is not how you want to face that block. Donovan wants to be more square, still playing half a man, and he wants to be able to control and be able to go come off that block and make a play. All right. So that would be something where a little bit more got to play with a little bit more physicality. And remember what I said, he's too high right here. Look at his hat versus the Missouri hat. Pretty much same level, if not he's higher. All right. So this is one where you want Donovan to come off that ball lower, and he got knocked a little bit off balance too. So uh, not horrible. He's not getting blown off the ball. But again, we want to see, can he play that run? Can he play first and second down? Because we can't afford to really give up more than what we've already been giving up on first and second down. We got to get better. We can't get worse. And it doesn't have to be Donovan. It may be Nealon. It may be Nealon. Let's find another run play. They're about to run away from him again. So he's just taking a peek at make sure the ball gets handed off, and he's flying pretty much. Let's see if he wants to hit. Remember DeMarcus Lawrence? When DeMarcus Lawrence was kind of young in his prime, he thrived off making these plays to the point where in the last year or two, they started using it against him. Every time we played the Eagles or the Ravens or something, DeMarcus Lawrence was flying down. He didn't give a damn about the quarterback. But he used to make these plays. But sometimes you got to leave your damn feet. And I'm not sure Donovan's willing to do this yet. He's kind of like, I'm not, this isn't really my play. Look, I know I'm nitpicking. I'm trying to figure out, does the man want to hit? That's all. Does he love to hit running backs and not just quarterbacks? That's what we're trying to figure out. Does he want to hit running backs too? Or does he just want to be a finesse player? Because we may be without Micah. We may be without Micah. And I believe Micah may go make that play them first couple years. I need him to go make this play. Because he's athletic enough to go make that play. I need him to go make it. I just know a more physical mentality, they lunge and they go get that ball. And so far, we've seen them do this 2 or 3 times, and they know so far Donovan is not going to go make that play. It's not that he's not fast enough to get there. It's not that it's impossible. I don't think he's willing to leave his feet because that is I played defense end before. When you leave your feet and you got to go do that, oh shit, he got hit. That hurts because that ground hurts. So I get it, but that hey, is he gonna be an all every down player? Ooh, we got him in the 4 point stance right here. What we got? We got Donovan Ezeiraku in the 4 point stance right here. 3rd and 3, big boy football. Gets off. Ah, still wish he wasn't as high as he was, but good punch. He's moving the feet. He's punching. He's punching. Ooh, I like it. Can he get? Can he get him? Ah, he was there. He was so close. Does he have that finisher strength to get that guy off and go make the play? He sees it, right? Like I know you can't just go and do whatever you want to do sometimes because it you can get yourself out of position. Let's figure out when does he know that this ball is being committed to that gap? Boom. Like that. Go make that play, Donovan. Go make that play. Throw him off. This isn't the biggest tackle in the world. It doesn't look like it. Throw him off and go make that play. Am I asking for too much, chat? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm being unrealistic. I mean, they're running this ball every play now. I'm looking at the play-by-play on another screen. They're running this ball every play now. They found something. They found something. He ain't coming out the game very much. I like that. He's staying his butt in the game. Okay, okay, okay. We'll take that. He's playing upfield. You would never catch Donovan Ezeiraku on the line of scrimmage, no matter if it's a busted play or not. He will always play upfield. Okay. So it looks like he's playing inside shade. What is that? Like a 5, I guess? 4 eye, whatever you call that, inside shade of that tackle. So keep that in mind. But he gets beat still. You know what I mean? So he's losing this gap because the guard now is now on his right shoulder, which means he's now in the A gap. He was supposed to be in the B gap. And guess what happens? The ball gets into the edge. So what we're seeing here, if you were to be analyzing Donovan Ezeraku's run game against Missouri so far, we're 22 minutes in. We're about 10 run plays in or so. Maybe C plus, C minus, something like that. Because he's losing his gap a lot. This isn't about him getting physically dominated. This is about them choosing to run away from him, knowing that he's not going to go down there and make a play. And when they run at him, they're running wide and he's losing his gap because he's so ready to get upfield. Almost sounds like they scouted against him when it comes to the run. Very next play is going to be a run play. Too high. Nice swim, but too high. And he wasn't able to get back around quick enough. But the ball does bounce, which is good. Good hustle here. They scored though. All right. So I think overall, and you go back and watch this overall, I give Donovan maybe a C, C minus on run grade. We're going to keep watching. I think the preseason is going to tell us a lot. Can he be an every down player? We may not have Micah Parsons. Maybe he's traded, whatever it may be. But we it's being told that Donovan Ezeiraku may be the best player on defense. Not without Micah. If that's the case, I want to know if he can play against that run. All right, so I gotta go, but I'll definitely get back on, and we'll get back into this film and make sure that we just really go and watch and see, can Donovan Ezeiraku be an every down player this his rookie year? Does he have the potential to do that his rookie year? I appreciate it. Y'all go to our Patreon .com/Donovan Talks Cowboys. I'll be back later today. I appreciate y'all.